May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekend Forex forecast. We're looking at the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, NZDUSD. Let's see what the Kiwi's talking about. All right. Now, if we go to the monthly, it's, I don't, I, you can see it's been bearish, but sorry, it's been bearish. All right, heading down towards these lows, and we're having a little trouble crossing that threshold. Yet, we are making lower lows and lower highs. All right, we're not breaking these highs. We're making lower lows and lower highs. All right, that is the monthly. Okay, and if we look at the last few monthly candles, you can see bearish. All right, indecisive, bearish, bearish. And then we get this. Whoop. That is November. All right. This is December. It came down, made a wick, and we are pushing hard to the upside. Very interesting. We could be forming a fractal here with that low, that lower low, and this higher low. All right. The middle candle, we could be heading up and going higher. But there is no mistake about it. All right. Make no mistake about it. This is bearish. Even if we look at it in a support and resistance kind of way, you can see we've broken through that support line, came back up to retest it underneath, and we're heading down. All right. So this last month, November and December notwithstanding, this is bearish. Okay. If we go to the weekly, things get a little more interesting. All right. Again, like I said, we're having trouble breaking this threshold here, right? If I actually connect this line, we can see it very clearly that we're coming close to that threshold. Wouldn't you agree? Boom. So, uh, what maybe we can pull back, gain some what do you call it, liquidity, and then we push down. But that's there's a lot of time involved in that. Yes, and we have a area of supply that the market could come down from, but we have these descending highs here that could act as liquidity draws to draw price up, hit the supply area, and then we can finally come and sweep these relative equal lows down here. But if we look at it on a week to week basis, the last 2 weeks closed bullish. And I want you to also see this light purple pink color here? That was a bearish fair value gap right here. All right. The market respected it, tapped, came back up to it, respected it, made a lower low. And then 2 weeks ago, we had this candle close right above and disrespecting that fair value gap. Now, it's already been used. All right. Actually, no, it hasn't. This candle did not show respect to it. Now, we continued bearishly from it, but when it came down to show respect to it, it was disrespected. So when you see that, you have to know that there is a good chance that this is going to act as this fair value gap is going to be inverted and act as support as opposed to resistance. And that's exactly what you can see happening right here, right at this point. Price opened, came down, tapped that inverted fair value gap and pushed higher. So what we have is a gap, a new bullish fair value gap, gapping up, displacing through this inverted fair value gap. See it gap, pushing higher, expanding higher, and then we expanded higher past that. That is a bullish indication all the way. Good chance that we are going to hit that high here at 5801. 5801. Okay. Now, if we go to the daily, what do we see? This plays out pretty nice. Look at this. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we break that high. That's bullish. That's a bullish indication. And we have a bullish fair value gap with the high crossing through it. That is a very bullish indication. And you see that we went into a small bit of consolidation, and then we pushed higher and did what? Created another fair value gap. We got a fair value gap here that begat another fair value gap here. Yes, the biblical term begat, meaning it just led to another formation of a bullish fair value gap, which tells you that the order flow is bullish. And I believe that we are going to hit that target sometime this week, especially considering that we will have, where is it? I missed it. Okay. FOMC coming up for the US dollar. If I can just tap it, doggone it, right there. FOMC. All right. The Fed the Fed interest rate decision and all, and the conference coming after that. There's a good chance because they're baking in their bets at 90% that there's going to be a cut. And if the rate is cut, that's going to weaken the US dollar, and that's going to allow the New Zealand dollar to push higher. All right. So that's what I'm looking at. If as long as this fair value gap holds, I would love to take a buy from it. All right. Looking at it on the lower time frames, like the 1 hour, the 15-minute, 5-minute, I'm looking for a low, a lower high, lower low, higher high, right there. This pullback will be at a high probability trade to the upside, but you got to look for it on the lower time frames, right at this fair value gap. There's a good chance we may not even come back down there because you can see the lower low and the higher low has formed a fractal already. This is the area. This open right here. You see how it closed here, open, closed here, and then right below that is a new open, and here's where price is currently as we're talking. All right, this area here, if we start trading above this, there's a good chance we're probably going to continue higher, in my opinion, because we've already tapped this fair value gap. So if price comes back to tap lower, that would be interesting. I'll wait for a price to give me another break to the upside, a change in the state of delivery. I would look for that on the lower time frames before I take buys. But right now, it's going to be buys for me. All right. Even though we're in a downtrend, this is a change in the state of delivery right here. And I'm looking for price to continue that to the upside. All right. Hope you get it. Hope you get it because I think you will. All right. Hey, bear in mind something. US dollar is right at a fair value gap right now. This is the opening price here. And as long as we are trading below this fair value gap, we are going to get weaker and we're going to head towards the sell side liquidity here. That would allow NZDUSD and the other major pairs, Pound USD, Aussie Dollar USD, Euro USD, to continue higher as they are going to take advantage of a weakened US dollar. So if you see prices start to push lower, all right, before the FOMC, don't be fooled. Don't think it's just going to continue down. Don't be fooled. They're getting institutions in better prices. All right. And if price comes down here, comes down to this bullish fair value gap. I would love to take a high probability trade to the upside from here. But I'm looking here first. All right. Here second if it gets down there. Got it? I hope you caught that. All right. If you have any questions, make sure you hit me up in the comment section, and make sure that you go to my last my post that I just put out earlier. All right, this one was the pound USD. I don't have my thumbnail on it. I missed up on that. Euro USD and the US dollar analysis down there. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and may profits be upon you.